Hi, welcome to Oddball 76 first look and impressions of the new game Tarkov Frontier. I'm doing the tutorial simulation. This is how we're going to take a look at the training.
To Fortuna III.
As you can see, the game looks really nice. It's running quite nice. My current settings, I just literally let it pick its own settings, and we're just having a little look. This is the first time I didn't take part of the closed beta, the very first one. This is the closed beta 2. Now I'm really enjoying it. I'll be putting out some more videos on this game, but I want you to see the first part, because you're going to be, this is what you are going to be seeing and doing for your very first part. You literally just get to have a little play around and learn some basics. The main tutorial is actually quite good. I found it quite helpful. I don't understand why I can't get through that gap. Maybe I'm just too big, but oh well, we'll go around. But you can see there's a very vibrant look, lots of different sights, sounds, colours, very nice, very unique. You notice the weapons. If you look on the bottom right corner, you'll see the weapon I'm using is purple class, and then I have another weapon that's blue. So they do, I've played games like PUBG, Fortnite, Apex Legend, Escape from Tarkov. So if you're used to games like some of those ones I've named first, you'll know that about the tier system of class of weapons. So it is pretty cool. There's some quite nice loot. Obviously, it's my very first time looking at it, so I'm literally just trying to learn everything. It looks quite interesting. There's some little hidden areas. The map's quite good. This is just literally a basic look at it. So this will just show you how to move, fire, some of the enemies, some of the things you can do, some of the areas like we've just found here. There's a secret security part, but you need a key card for that. So that's one of those things where you can come back. When you do drop down in your first raid, you will go. You have two maps to choose from. There's an easy and look at the way the weapon works. This machine gun works pretty darn good. This is a purple class weapon, so it will hit pretty hard. As you could see, it sounds nice and meaty. I do like the weapons. They sound really nice. I like the anesthetics of the game. The sound is really good. The map looks really cool. This is PvE and PvP. So if you've played anything, if you played your Apex, if you've played PUBG, if you've played Fortnite, if you've played Escape from Tarkov, you know that you go in, you'll have AI. The AI seems to be just the aliens in here, and then you'll have the players. Now I think you can team up in groups of 3, and at the minute I've only seen people in teams. I'm going solo. I'd like to see if I can get some of this played with a friend, maybe. I'll see what I can do. As you can see, we're using the scanner to try to find mining minerals. The little circle there indicates that there is a place to mine there. So literally you have to pick your kit. Choose it carefully, because the weight depends on how much you can carry and hold. So there is a limit. You do have, like Tarkov, where you have, if you play Escape from Tarkov, you have a secure container. It says you can hold 5 things, but it actually works off of weight. So if something's really heavy, you can only put that in it. But if you die, and whatever you've got in your secure container pockets, you will keep that. You can insure your gear, and there seems to be 2 different ways of insuring it. It looks like you can insure it where they will go and they will try to retrieve your gear, so anything a player hasn't took out. So just say you get killed by a player. A player might look at your gear and say, you know what, I don't really like that, it's rubbish, and they'll leave it. In that case, if you insured it so that a person comes down and collects it, you will get that back. Or it looks like you can also have an option just to do it via cash. So if you pay a certain amount, you'll get a certain amount of money back to the worth of what it is you have. You won't get the full amount. You can see me just putting some stuff into my secure container. See, it won't let me put that in because it's too heavy. It's the weight. So secure pocket, because of the other items weighing so much, they've took up a lot of space. But yeah, so it seems to be you can insure by two ways. You can insure it so that you can get back some of the cost you've paid, or you can actually just pay cash and say, you know what, if I lose all my gear, I'd like to get X amount back in cash, which is kind of cool. You've got lots of medical items. You can hold two wet weapons, as you see. The map's nice and big, and you can see the extraction site's got a red extraction on there. It does show you a key, so it's quite good. It's quite nice that it shows you on there. If you play Escape from Tarkov, you'll know that there is no map in that game. You don't get to see where you are. So that game's a lot more hardcore. This is a lot more casual. This is subject to change, so we don't know what else is going to come in it. But as you can see and hear, it sounds great, looks great, the rain's good. Lots of lights, lots of stuff going on, so visually it's nice. I really do like it. Like I said, it's my first time playing it. I will be playing more. I've had to cut up my my videos. I had a video that was going to be half an hour long, and I didn't want to put half an hour video up because I don't think it's going to get anyone's going to really watch it. So I'm going to try and do like a 15-minute video on the tutorial. Then the next video for part 2 is going to be where we look at the space station part where you're based, because we're actually on the planet that's ruined. So we're coming down here to collect materials and complete tasks, but at the minute this is just a tutorial, so this is just basically showing you the basics: moving, mining, shooting, and how to extract. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. That fog, right? If I'm talking over the person who's narrating as well in the game, I'm sorry, but this is the only way I could do this. I didn't want to do it live, I want to do it afterwards. I like the fact you can run across the water. I was expecting you to find beasts hidden in the water, whether they're going to be putting them in later. There's all these lights and little bugs and stuff flying around. So I decided I was going to risk it and go through the water. As you can see, it looks pretty shallow. There was nothing in there. Some of the jumping's a little bit annoying sometimes, but I said it's very, very nice to look at. It's free to play, so I mean that's great, right? Thanks a lot for the developer for letting me have access to the closed beta. Yager is the company, the developer and the publisher, so thank you to them. If you like what it is you're seeing, make sure you hit the subscribe button. What's that sound? Reminds me of if I'm in Philippines or Burma jungle. I think it's some birds or some alien birds on that bark, that tree. Really good sound. It reminds me of what you hear in the jungles. Really nice. The dark dinosaur bones. We're getting close to extract now. So it tells you wherever you are, if it's a easy place, safe place. Oh, we found some baddies. I love the sound of this weapon. It's quite controllable at first. Let's see. Some real nice enemies. Look at this one. Oh, where'd you come from? These aliens that fire a massive streak of fire are proper skill. Really good. Got to anticipate when they're going to fire and move. Fire in a straight line. Excuse me. That animal that jumped up on us, that was called a strider. They come in groups, they're really quite hard. They bite you, those striders do. But my god, do they charge you. So I only got 40 bullets in this gun. And it just takes trying to work out how you use some medication.
consumables items like
So you
that.
have to hold all these in
They'll
your
improve your
backpack.
chances.
All this stuff we are picking up now. It's only ours if we extract with it. Luckily, as this is training mission, we won't bump into any players. So I'm trying to find my way around and see where you can loot. So you just pick up these things and you can use them, you can trade with them, and I think you use some of them at a later date to maybe craft things. So if you look now, we've got a message saying to press a button to call for an evac. I like the fact that you can call the ship further away. You don't have to be
You'll need to
directly
be
on
extra
the
careful if you
landing
stay
pad
down
itself
there when
where
a
the
storm
ship
kicks up.
docks. You
No
can
pilot's
call it
gonna
and then
risk
there's a
flying their
timer.
evac ship through
It
that
comes
hell
in.
just for you.
If you look at the top of the screen where my compass is, you'll see evac ship. Right, and when we get out of this box, we're just looting some more. That's an uncommon stim, so that's even better. We do have to be careful because when the ship arrives, it'll only stay around for a while. So we're just looking through here. I'm like, right, we better get out of here. There's lots of stuff to look at, but as I was just doing a training mission, I wanted to get up here. So the ship's coming in. There it is. So you will have to be careful when you play public, because you'll have people maybe spawn camp, the extraction camp. So there's 4 doors open here, so it's pretty difficult really to kind of find somewhere where you're not exposed to fire. I'd imagine you're going to get people throwing grenades in here, and if you're stuck in here, you're going to get waxed pretty quick. But you see the bar? There's a purple bar filling up underneath the compass. That's when that indicates the time left till the ship evacuates. It hits the top, and then it says extraction successful, and you've completed the tutorial. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment below. I will be doing more of this. The next video I'll get up as quick as I can. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope it wasn't too confusing for you. I tried to stay on point as best as I could. Take care. See you again. I'll be signing off.